My name's Linda Fox. I'm the Regional Innovation Director for Ontario, and I have washed my hands several times already today. Because now I know, thank you. My mother would be so proud. It is my pleasure to be here today at our first FoodTech Next pitch. I keep thinking of it as first because I'm sure we'll have many more events based on the reception we've had so far. And it's my opportunity to introduce you to Cyberworks Robotics and their innovative approach to the daily task of moving food around in a distribution center. Now, this may seem to be an everyday task that happens as a routine, but faced with rising costs, labor shortages, and all while maintaining a high safety standard, this can present a particular set of challenges. Of course, not moving the food is not an option, nor is replacing existing high-value equipment or infrastructure. Cyberworks has developed an autonomous self-driving technology that allows existing manual tugs in a business to be fully automated without changes to the distribution center's infrastructure. In addition to mitigating staff shortages and reducing operating costs, this tech improves worker safety and operational efficiencies. Despite all of our expectations that we'd be in a Jetsons-style world by now, self-driving robots have failed to become commonplace until now. The visual challenges that other systems have faced have been solved by Cyberworks' high reliability, level 5 autonomous navigation technology that can be deployed on third-party vehicles operating in a busy environment such as a distribution facility. To take us through the details of the project, I'd like to welcome Vivek Burnham-Purkar, CEO of Cyberworks, to the stage. Welcome, Vivek.
Thanks so much, Linda. Thank you very much for that introduction. So, as Linda mentioned, we've been hearing for years now in the media how self-driving robots are going to change the universe. They're going to be millions of self-driving robots everywhere, in shopping malls, in hospitals, in airports, carrying our bags, bringing our coffee, and the future is here. The future is now. Well, maybe not so much. So why aren't we seeing millions of self-driving robots, Jetson style, like Linda mentioned, in shopping malls, schools, and airports? Well, all self-driving technology has a fundamental problem. They're all based on an algorithm in technical jargon called SLAM, simultaneous localization and mapping. And what it means in simple terms is that all of these algorithms rely on being able to see key features in a building, in the environment, that allow these machines to know where they are in the building. And if they miss some of these key features, because someone has stacked a pile of boxes that impede the field of view to these key features, the machines don't know where they are and they stop working. And that's a level of unreliability that is not okay in a production facility or a distribution facility and so forth. And this is the problem that our company has solved. We're the first in the world to have developed a new kind of navigation technology that still works even when there are changes to the environment or when key features that are traditionally required for autonomous navigation are not visible in the environment. And this gives our technology a level of reliability that can finally make self-driving robots practical in busy environments ranging from airports to hospitals to food production facilities and distribution centers. And this is a technology that we can add to existing equipment as well as license to manufacturers to incorporate into their equipment when they sell it off the assembly line. Why are we good at this kind of stuff? My personal background in self-driving technology dates all the way back to the beginning of the industry. In the mid-1980s, I wrote the world's first academic thesis paper on self-driving technology for indoor dynamic environments, and then went on to publish some of the earliest scientific papers on the topic in peer-reviewed academic journals and so forth. We also have a stellar advisory team ranging from people such as the former president of Dell Canada to former CEOs of some of the big banks. We've already applied this technology to a wide range of industrial equipment, including many different models of the leading makes of industrial ride-on floor scrubbers, to wheelchairs for moving passengers in airports and patients in hospitals, to working with some of the world's largest forestry companies, moving timber from forestry sites to processing sites without a driver. We're particularly excited about our partnership with CFIN to now bring this technology to the food and beverage industry. As Linda mentioned, the whole industry is suffering from labor shortages and wage inflation, and which are crippling transportation logistics within the industry. Our self-driving technology can be applied to forklifts and tow tugs in the industry to eliminate or reduce the need for a driver, and without any infrastructure changes to these facilities. We're already licensing this technology for forklifts with one of the world's largest manufacturers, a global Fortune 100 company. And we've applied this technology to other industries as well, including the industrial greenhouse market vertical. And I'd like to show you just a short video now so that you can get an idea of what this technology looks like.
You're looking at one of the newest projects from Oberlin, Ohio-based Agronomics, the autonomous tug. It's a standard greenhouse transport tug, a Cushman in this case, outfitted with software and cameras from a Canadian company called Cyberworks that allows it to drive around your greenhouse without any wires or other guidance. It can quickly be programmed to drive a loop around your operation, avoiding people and stopping bus stop style at 2D barcode signs that you put in place. The idea is to haul product in and out and around the greenhouse without needing a human driver, allowing you to put your people on more valuable tasks. Rob Lando tells me that they can also equip a nursery tractor, like a Kubota, to do the same thing in outdoor nursery fields, using GPS for guidance and orange cones to mark the bus stops. Cost? About $15,000 to $18,000 to equip each tug with the software and hardware needed, plus $10 an hour for the cloud software required to operate the system. Hey, that's still half the cost of an employee.
So we'd like to take this technology together with CFIN and apply it to the food and beverage industry, optimize it for that environment so that it can use its artificial intelligence to navigate throughout these facilities, and we'll be able to monitor, optimize, and schedule traffic in these facilities using this technology, and of course, avoid obstacles and things like that. So we're looking for multiple partners to help us fine-tune the functional specifications of this technology specifically for the food and beverage industry in processing facilities and distribution centers, to help us steer commercialization and to pilot test these prototypes and to drive early adoption in Canada. And our company is very, very accustomed to partnerships. We're very pro-partnerships. We have partners, a large partner network globally with academia as well as the leading tech companies in the world. The market for this technology is, of course, massive. For forklifts alone, The TAM is about $120 billion in recurring revenue annually. We are interested in investor opportunities, and that's my presentation. Thank you.